What if I told you the biggest thing keeping you poor isn't your salary? It's your brain. Because your brain was designed to survive today, not to build wealth 20 years from now. And once you understand how it works, you'll start seeing your money completely differently. Think about the last time you bought something you didn't actually need. Maybe it was a new phone, a meal you could have made at home, a pair of expensive shoes, or something you bought simply because you thought, "I deserve it." It felt good for a moment. And that's exactly the problem. Your brain loves instant rewards. Saving $100 today gives you almost no emotional reward. But spending that $100, you get something immediately. Food, entertainment, comfort, status. Your brain sees the reward now, while the benefit of saving is somewhere in the future. And your brain has a very hard time getting excited about the future. This creates the first trap: instant gratification. You tell yourself, it's only $20, then another $20, then another. One purchase doesn't change your financial life, but hundreds of small decisions can. And the scary part? You usually don't remember most of them. You remember the big purchases, but wealth is often destroyed by the tiny ones you stop noticing. Now comes something even more powerful: comparison. You open Instagram. Someone has a new car. Someone is traveling. Someone just moved into a luxury apartment. Someone is wearing a watch that costs more than your monthly salary. And suddenly, your normal life starts feeling like you're falling behind. You don't necessarily want their life, but you start wanting the feeling their life appears to represent: success, freedom, status. So you spend money trying to catch up. And here's the trap: you're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. Then, your brain gives you another excuse. I deserve it. You worked all week, you're stressed, you had a terrible day. So you order the expensive meal. You buy something you've been looking at. You upgrade your phone. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. The problem begins when every emotion becomes a reason to spend. Stress? Spend. Bored? Spend. Celebration? Spend. Bad day? Spend. Good day? Spend. Eventually, spending stops being a financial decision. It becomes an emotional habit. And then there's the trap almost nobody talks about: short-term thinking. Your brain sees $1,000 in your bank account. It thinks, I have $1,000. It doesn't automatically think, this $1,000 could become part of my emergency fund. Or, this could be invested. Or, this could give me more freedom 5 years from now. It sees what the money can buy today. That's why financially smart people often look boring. They delay the reward. They choose the future over the feeling. And from the outside, it can look like they're doing nothing. Imagine two people get an extra $500 every month. Person A spends it. Better restaurants, more shopping, more subscriptions, more convenience. Person B keeps most of it. They save. They invest. They pay down debt. At the beginning, almost nothing looks different. After 1 month, not much. After 1 year, maybe still not much. But after 5 or 10 years, the difference can become enormous. Because money doesn't just grow. Good financial decisions can compound. And bad financial decisions can compound too. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes you don't need to make more money. You need to stop giving every new dollar a new job. Because if your income increases and your spending increases at exactly the same speed, your financial position barely changes. You can make $50,000, then $70,000, then $100,000, and still feel broke. because your lifestyle keeps moving the finish line. So how do you escape? Start by creating friction. Don't make spending completely automatic. Wait 24 hours before buying something expensive. Remove unnecessary shopping notifications. Unsubscribe from promotional emails. Make saving automatic. Move money into investments before you have a chance to spend it. The goal isn't to have incredible self-control. The goal is to need less self-control. And here's the second rule. Don't upgrade your entire life when your income increases. If you get a $10,000 raise, you don't have to spend all $10,000. Enjoy some of it. But let your future self receive the rest. Because every raise gives you two choices. You can make your present life more expensive, or you can make your future life more free. And finally, stop asking, "Can I afford this?" That question is too easy. Ask, "Will buying this make my life better enough to be worth the money?" Because technically, you can afford almost anything. The real question is what you're willing to sacrifice for it. Your brain will always want the reward now. That's normal. You don't need to fight your brain. You need to design your environment so your brain works for you. Make saving automatic. Make unnecessary spending harder. Delay big purchases. Stop comparing your life to people online, and give your future self a chance. Because becoming wealthy isn't always about making extraordinary decisions. Sometimes, it's simply about making fewer bad decisions over a very long period of time. And that might be the biggest financial advantage you can create. Your salary isn't always the problem. Sometimes, your psychology is. Follow Profit Explain X. Because understanding money is the first step to making it work for you.